Okay.
None of that guilt worked?
No.
Damn it.
You know, it's always a fun game before we do the podcast because, like, with the board of the radio station, it has like a million combinations, and one wrong push takes everything off. So it's always a bit of like that first talk is just waiting to see if Eric hears something wrong in the other room. And like, so we're good. We're good.
Yeah,
Hey,
there we go. Pass it.
welcome to Leftovers.
Hey.
Hello. My name's
Hi.
Intern John. Hi. That is Riley.
Hello.
That is Hoodie.
Hi.
That is Saran.
Hello.
That is Rose. We appreciate you listening and watching this on Facebook, and that's facebook.com/your morning show. And I did an Instagram poll over the weekend because I had a lunch date. And I was like, let me just see if people think your boy's got game. Because Friday we did me spitting game at people, and people were impressed.
Wasn't
and
good.
They were really
weren't.
impressed. And so I did a poll.
How bad you
I was
are.
not impressed.
I did a poll where I was like, hey, who do you think my date is? And I was thinking people would be like, oh, maybe he's got a girlfriend, something like that.
I
you know,
did
whatever.
blink at it. At first, I was like, who?
Well, most of the responses, like, first of all, some of the responses are offensive. Like
Oh, no.
it was a lot of people saying Bay. A lot of people saying Marshall was another big one. Somebody said Fit Marshall, which was funny. People saying Sauce. Somebody said Left Hand.
Oh.
A lot of
Wow.
Chewy. A lot of Chewy. But it was actually, you want to know what Sauce said? A dating coach to teach you how to flirt because you need it.
Well, I mean, not wrong.
That's offensive. But it was Hood. We had a lovely meal.
And
so
I
we-
showed up for you. I looked real nice for that.
You did.
date.
Nice.
You did.
Well, he
You
wore
looked sassy.
a pineapple shirt, which, you know, that's a well, in some
I feel like that's one of your
communities.
signatures, though.
I love that shirt. I don't know
Yeah.
where I got that, but I'm like, man, I should have bought like 5
I
of
do
them.
feel like
Yeah.
that's one of his signature looks there.
The pineapple?
Just that
it's
kind
my
of shirt.
spring to summer look, you know?
That's how we know. Like when the pineapple comes out, that's how we know.
Hoodie, how
That's
would
it
you
is.
describe your fashion? Because I'm at a loss with
Oh,
describing.
I mean, work
what your
fashion is
aesthetic.
different than normal fashion. You know, my going out fashion is way better than my work fashion.
I
Well,
don't think
yeah,
your work
that's true.
fashion's bad.
Well, I mean, it's everybody, you know.
It
no,
is
it's-
debatable.
I'm saying everybody. It's like in radio. It's like it's a weird thing where it's like nobody's here, so I don't know. You don't have to
True.
get dressed up. Saran and I had lunch on Saturday. That was lovely.
Yes, it was.
I had been to Uncle Julio's indoor dining. Indoor dining's still a wild ride, fam. It's
Yeah.
still like a little bit different. And they had a deal where you pay for a fajita, get one to go for $10. So your boy had fajitas twice.
Nice.
I'm not trying to brag. What, Riley?
Solid.
I am going to tell Marshall to
It's
hate your workout
steak
so
and chicken.
hard.
I didn't eat the tortilla.
You mean to tell me there was no
Protein.
tequila with the tequila?
No,
No.
you got Diet
He
Coke.
didn't drink.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. I retract my previous statement.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have some faith in your boy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna lie. The problem, Uncle Julio's, is those chips be fresh as hell.
See?
But they're made.
I
Fresh.
knew it.
True.
I
They
knew
come
it.
out. They come out warm, dude.
Oh,
Like,
they
you-
thin. They don't matter. They're thin.
Yeah,
They're
that's
good.
it's
It's
basically
not
like
the
eating.
thick boys.
Yeah.
It's like eating paper.
Don't deprive yourself of things. 'cause
Y'all
then
do
you'll just
you.
binge
He's
harder
getting
on it.
fiber.
Yeah, you can't go to like a Mexican establishment and not. It'd be rude to not eat the chips they brought out. Those are the warm.
Well,
True.
you just think about those when you stare at those chips and that guac coming out next time. Marshall taking time away from his fiance to go put your program together.
First of all, taking time away from his fiance. Okay,
None of
that's-
that guilt worked.
No,
Damn it.
because he enjoys it, and we're friends, so
Mm.
he enjoys it. How was your date night? Was it lovely?
It segue. It was awesome. Like you're a
Good.
turd, but I
Thank
love
you.
you for it because literally we're sitting there and we're just trying to get out of there because we wanted to go get DQ because we're fatties like that when we're
Oh
cheating.
no, Dairy Queen's so dope.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
we
What'd you
wanted
get?
to be
Wait,
bougie.
Wait, what'd you get?
So they have a limited edition mocha Oreo one because I really like
Like a
coffee
Blizzard?
flavor.
Or would you-
Yes,
oh, okay.
always the Blizzard.
Yeah.
Always go
It's
for
good-
the
it's good
Blizzard. I feel
stuff.
like you get the most bang and
Yeah.
substance and crunch and all the
Absolutely.
things. Like they had this bougie, beautiful dessert. We're like, nope, we're going to DQ.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're waiting for the check, and the server comes over, and she just looked off, and I just mean her attitude was like not weird, but
Yeah.
something was there, and I'm like, what's happening? Because you couldn't see her because of her mask.
Yes.
She sets down the check, and I open it up. She's like, I was told to give you this note, and immediately I was like, what did he do? Like, what did he do?
What do you mean? What'd he do?
I knew it was you
Aw.
immediately because when I look at the note and it says, "Don't get pregnant again, Intern John."
And I thought about it as I had him sign it. I'm like, well, there's no way they're going to be confused of who it was. Like, who in our life was sending us a note saying, don't get pregnant?
Well, Marshall was
Yeah.
confused at first because I knew it. The minute that they're like, the bill's paid, because that's something you do all
Yeah.
of the time, which much appreciated. But
Of course.
like, it's almost like you have to fight somebody to get the check around you.
Of course.
So when that was paid, I kind of knew it. And then I opened up and I saw the note, I was just like, ugh, John. Marshall couldn't get enough of it. He thought it was hilarious,
Yeah.
and he's like, this dude, he has a cigar waiting at the house for you,
Good.
by the way.
Meanwhile, I paid for lunch for Hoodie, and he asked if he could get some gift cards to go. I was like,
I
man.
did not say that. I was surprised they even included a
Don't do that.
dessert shooter. And I was like,
Oh,
it's a
yo.
dessert shooter.
What's
Yo.
a dessert shooter?
So seasons 52, at the end of every meal, you get like a dessert shooter.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Very nice.
I'm glad date night was well.
Well, you also saved the weekend with the wedding venue, too, because we
What
went
can
and
I
saw
do?
that this weekend.
What can't I do?
I mean, honestly,
Yeah,
it
man.
sucks. I can't get mad at you for
I know.
like 6 months.
No, how about that? Hoods, the move is almost done.
It's
but,
done.
But you guys broke.
It is done.
You broke the box spring.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, no.
So we're moving the old bed we had, and that's gonna be like our guest bed for whatever. And so that bed has this typical box spring, normal mattress or whatever.
Oh, peasant mattress.
We're in the future of the internet beds where they inflate for 3 days, then we
Yep.
actually get to use it. But so we were moving out, and I didn't realize until like I was cleaning stuff from under. There's a bunch of clothes that always go under the bed or whatever. That the box spring was broke pretty much where I laid the whole time.
Ah.
It's because
Oh, no.
I like to jump into bed.
You gotta get
Why?
running start.
I
You
just
fall asleep faster.
It's a good sense. I do it all the time whenever I stay at the hotel next
Yeah.
door that I have to jump in the
Yeah.
bed, and it's like it gives you a good feel of the bed. Turns out, don't do that because you'll break your box spring. Now we have to
Yeah.
go buy one.
Maura must be mad at you.
Well, and of all the
I mean,
reasons,
there's a
Yeah, a
little,
little
bit.
bit.
Yeah.
it's like of all the the cool reasons to say you need a box spring, like why? Oh, we broke the box spring.
No.
Why? Because I run and jump
he
into
just
bed.
like skips into bed. I'm
'Cause
glad
I
you're
just-
that happy
It's
about
cute.
sleep.
Just do that instead. So otherwise, you guys, when's the last day again?
The last day is this Friday for our old apartment, but we're living in the new apartment, which is really great because this apartment like has a sunspot for Teddy. So like
That's up.
Teddy's been a sun baby.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cute.
I got my
Cute.
new desk, so I'm like excited to get away from things sometimes.
Yeah.
Because a
Yeah.
one bedroom apartment
Nice.
isn't a lot of space for a
No.
couple to
Isn't
have
that
their
cool
space.
though?
quarantine,
It's like
yeah.
when you feel like you kind of made it with your first like real apartment in a sense,
Yeah.
because we've all had those apartments
Mhm.
that are just like, and then
Oh,
you move into one
yes.
where you actually have a little bit of like your
Yeah.
space and like things that you actually want.
And the weird thing is, like, we had enough stuff in that one bedroom apartment that it's pretty much filled up the
Isn't that
two-bedroom
crazy?
apartment. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Well, I can't wait to see pictures of it when it's ready to go.
yeah.
Saran, was it a baby shower or wedding shower? this
It was
weekend?
a bridal shower.
That's what. Oh god.
You were stressing over
Yeah.
this present too.
Dude, and it didn't even show up.
Boo, what'd
That-
you do? Did you just show up
No.
empty-handed?
I
Saran!
brought drinks.
Oh, that works.
They asked me to
For
bring
the baby
drinks.
shower?
It was a bridal
Oh, bridal shower.
So it was like
Bridal.
she was like, bring your preference of drink, and then she texted me like, can you bring some like
How
wine
close are
coolers?
you guys?
I mean, I'm pretty close with the bride herself, but the person that invited me is just like a mutual, like that was her best friend, but we all know
Yeah.
each other, so it was
You
it
can't
was
show
fun
up
though.
empty-handed.
But with alcohol, though,
Saran.
how much you need with the gift
But-
delay? As long as you have booze,
Yeah,
that's probably
that's-
Are
fine.
you gonna
though.
give?
Fault.
Are you planning on like giving her a nice wedding
I
present
mean,
after that?
Yeah, I have to because I kind of missed out on a bunch
Yeah.
of things, so I'm like, I gotta cough up a couple,
I'm just.
nice.
I'm glad I'm a
That'll be
dude
fine.
because I will never in my. If you ever see me at a bridal shower, know I'm there against my will. I'm never going to a bridal shower.
Well,
Thank
Yes,
God.
you were gonna go to Marshall's diaper party that we had to cancel because
That's
of COVID.
not a bridal shower.
That's
It's not a bridal
different.
shower.
Bridal-
That's not a bridal shower.
At least at my bridal shower, there were no guys there.
Yeah.
So it was just like the ladies, my closest friend, my in-laws.
I mean,
so,
I feel like you can do a couple shower co-ed. We're not because
No,
I think I don't want
absolutely
like
not.
16 different showers. and it's
0%
excessive.
chance. I
You
will-
wouldn't go?
No.
You would too.
No, man.
Listen, you know what? What's today's date? Mark this down because when he gets a fiance and he falls in love this way,
Yeah.
I promise you, even if you're
No.
kicking and screaming, you will do it for her.
Absolutely not. Because
I don't
I
think
know
you
me
will.
and
You'll
I think
know better.
it's exactly.
What's the matter with you two? Don't say that.
No, but she'll know like that I won't have a good time, and not even in a bad way. It's just like I'm not. What am I
wouldn't
going to
want
do?
somebody there if they were going to
Yeah.
be like grouchy the entire time. Are you kidding me?
It's not-
Y'all
No,
are
I
funny.
wouldn't invite you.
You've
But it's not
obviously
even-
never been in love, sir. The things
Okay.
you do for love,
It's not,
like,
it's not even like
stop
grouchy.
it.
It's like that'd be me bringing like a girlfriend to like a radio conference to learn how like software works.
But
I
she
know,
would do it for you.
But I would know that she's not gonna love it at all, and she's
She
gonna be
wouldn't want
miserable
to.
doing it. So I would never ask. You know, like that kind of. There's nothing
That-
about a bridal shower that
there
I
you
want
go.
to see. Like what am I
Can
gonna
you
like?
do me this
There's
favor
nothing
then?
wrong with that.
Can you at least pretend to want to go so she can give you the out?
Absolutely not, because like, first of all,
Ay, Dios mío, we got
I
a
also-
long way to
it's
go.
also like my view on engagement parties. It's like we celebrate your engagement at the wedding. Like that's kind of like why we're there.
No, I
It's
sort of
like-
agree with you there. Like Marshall, like
He's not wrong.
I mean,
We
we
did
celebrate
that.
my baby shower. We celebrate when the baby's born. Like that's like, Riley.
do you know how much work it is to create a baby? I want a couple of parties for
That's
that
great.
one.
But that's great
a couple
for you.
parties after.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll go to a third of things. I told you years ago. I'll go to a third of the important events. So if the event is the wedding, I'll go to the event itself.
Oh, thank you for gracing us with your
I'm not going to
presence.
the pre-party. I'm not going to the bridal shower. If it's for baby stuff, I'm not going to gender reveal. I'm not going to baby shower. I'll go to like the birth. I'll go to the important stuff. But listen, 1 for 3.
The birth, the one thing you're not
You know
allowed
what,
to,
John?
you'll go to
You
that.
funny cute. You
Thank you.
cute because you say all this for other people, and that's all well and good. I get that part because not everybody cares about the stuff that you have
Correct.
going on as much as you.
Yes.
I totally get that. However, when that magical, mystical unicorn, and I will say that unicorn of a woman comes along, you're gonna change all this. I promise you. Mark my words. What you want to bet?
I don't know, shoes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, deal. Deal.
I'm gonna go expensive with mine though.
Do it. Rose, what's new with you in the last 24 hours?
Oh, you know, just dealing with my puppy going through puppy phases again, I guess. So a couple of people texted in because Tormund, I don't know if it's like he's just reverting back to puppy ways or if it's like separation anxiety because I was gone for 5 weeks. But he's like chewing and eating random things that he shouldn't be. Like he ate a muffin wrapper, like it was just paper. But I'm like, these are things that like can get stuck, and I don't want to have to take him to the vet, and I just don't want to have to deal with all that. So I think I need to start like doing more training with him to like activate his brain and stimulate him a little more in different ways because I don't understand why, and it's things that have been in the house for ever, and all of a sudden he's taking an interest to different things that he shouldn't be.
Like he's
so
just
I'm
bored?
just yeah. Well, but also not because like when he was chewing on whatever it was yesterday, we had gone outside and like threw the ball and threw the frisbee for a good amount of time, multiple times already. So it wasn't like he just didn't have any exercise at all yesterday. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure that out. That's my life right now.
I just look over. Eric raised his arms. I thought he was like an emergency. No, he's just stretching. Like I saw my peripheral. I was like, something's going on. Listen, thank you so much for listening to today's After Show podcast. Make sure you go watch on Facebook, facebook.com, search Your Morning Show. We will see you tomorrow.